Terex, a name that once stood tall in the world of heavy machinery. But what happens when a giant falls? And more importantly, how does it rise again? This is the story of Terex, the comeback you never saw coming. From powerful cranes to massive dump trucks, Terex has shaped industries across the globe. But behind the steel and power lies a story of scandal, near collapse, and an unexpected revival. This is a story of resilience, reinvention, and a brand that refused to be buried under its own weight. The rise of Terex. It all began in 1933 with the Euclid Company, the foundation of what would eventually become Terex. Specializing in heavy-duty, off-road trucks, Euclid's innovation caught the attention of General Motors in the 1950s, catapulting the company to global recognition. Their dump trucks were considered the gold standard, able to withstand the toughest terrains and move massive loads with ease. These were no ordinary trucks. The Euclid R15 and R22 were marvels of engineering, designed to withstand brutal mining conditions and the heaviest of loads. They were the backbone of post-war reconstruction efforts, helping build roads, cities, and infrastructure at an unprecedented scale. Contractors and governments alike relied on Euclid trucks, and soon their signature green machines became a symbol of progress. Their rapid success attracted the attention of General Motors, one of the biggest players in American industry at the time. By the 1950s, GM saw the potential in Euclid's dominance and acquired the company, injecting resources and engineering expertise to take things to the next level. Under GM, Euclid didn't just continue to grow, it became unstoppable. By the mid-50s, Euclid trucks were everywhere. From the mines of South Africa to the highways of the United States, their innovations pushed the limits of what heavy machinery could achieve, setting new industry standards. But as with any great success story, challenges were on the horizon. The 1950s to the 1960s expansion. The 1950s and 1960s were pivotal decades for what would become Terex. Under General Motors' ownership, Euclid trucks became a major player in the global construction and mining sectors. They introduced groundbreaking models like the Euclid R15 and the R22, which were among the most advanced off-road haulers of their time. During this time, Euclid also began developing larger and more powerful machines, responding to the post-war construction boom that saw cities expanding and infrastructure projects multiplying. However, success often attracts scrutiny, and in 1959, the U.S. Justice Department took notice. General Motors was accused of monopolizing the off-road dump truck market, leading to an antitrust lawsuit. As a result, in 1968, GM was forced to sell parts of the Euclid division, rebranding its remaining off-highway truck operations under the name Terex. This marked the birth of Terex as an independent brand, ready to carve its own identity in the heavy machinery industry. But little did they know, the real challenges were yet to come. The fall. But every giant has its weak points. The 1980s and 90s were turbulent times for Terex. Financial struggles, failed acquisitions, and mismanagement brought the company to its knees. The once mighty machinery giant was plagued by lawsuits and controversy. Expansion had outpaced strategy, leading to supply chain inefficiencies and quality control issues. One of the darkest chapters came in the early 2000s when Terex faced allegations of fraudulent accounting practices, shaking investor confidence to its core. The company was accused of inflating its financials to appear more profitable than it actually was, leading to a major SEC investigation. For a moment, it seemed like the end of the line. Not only were financial troubles mounting, but concerns over safety and reliability of Terex machines also surfaced. Equipment failures led to accidents on job sites, and some customers began to turn to competitors like Caterpillar and Komatsu. The future of Terex looked bleak. A comeback. But what happens when you write off a giant too soon? Terex wasn't done. Under new leadership and with a renewed focus, the company began restructuring, cutting costs, acquiring smaller companies, and refocusing on quality and innovation. The arrival of a new CEO marked a turning point, bringing a fresh vision aimed at restoring trust and stability. By the 2010s, Terex had diversified its portfolio, expanding into aerial work platforms, cranes, and compact construction equipment. Partnerships with brands like Genie and PowerScreen helped breathe new life into the company. The strategy was clear: build a leaner, stronger Terex that could weather any storm. The machines that made the difference. What really sealed the comeback? The machines, from the Terex RT90 rough terrain crane to the high-performance TA400 articulated dump truck. These machines delivered power, precision, and reliability. Designed with modern safety features and cutting-edge technology, they addressed many of the concerns that plagued Terex in the past. Another game changer? The Terex Demag CC8800-1, one of the most powerful crawler cranes in the world. With a lifting capacity of 1,600 tons, it has been used in some of the most demanding construction and industrial projects. Terex also made significant advancements in aerial work platforms with the Genie S85XC, designed for extreme conditions and heavy lifting capabilities. Their focus on efficiency and durability has allowed them to compete with industry giants once again. Whether in mining, construction, or industrial applications, Terex has reinforced its reputation as a brand that delivers on performance. Does Terex still exist today? So, where does Terex stand today? The answer is stronger than ever. As of today, Terex Corporation continues to be a major player in the heavy machinery industry. The company has shifted its focus to manufacturing aerial work platforms, cranes, and material processing equipment, with a strong emphasis on sustainability and innovation. Terex operates in over 80 countries, with a global workforce dedicated to pushing the boundaries of construction and industrial equipment. While they may no longer dominate every sector as they once did, their strategic approach has ensured stability and long-term growth. From surviving lawsuits and financial disasters to pioneering modern, eco-friendly machinery, Terex has proven that even after a fall, a comeback is always possible. Bonus fact: did you know that the name Terex comes from a combination of the Latin words terra, meaning earth, and rex, meaning king? That's right, Terex literally means king of the earth, a fitting name for a company that has built machines capable of moving mountains. The future. Now Terex is charging ahead into the future, investing in electric-powered machinery and automation. They've turned their darkest days into a blueprint for success. With new projects underway, including fully autonomous construction equipment, Terex is proving that it is once again a force to be reckoned with. What do you think of Terex's incredible comeback? Would you trust a Terex machine on your next project? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from the world of heavy machinery.